Mentally, I wasn't ready to give it up. I'm like, there's something left. They said, this is a part of my story. And people talked me into it after I said, I'm not getting surgery. And I said, F this, I'm doing it. And I said, I give anything I start, I give 110%. I don't half-ass anything. I don't half-send anything. If I commit to something, I'm getting what I want at the end of the day. And I said, you know what? I'm buckling down. And I didn't want to do it. But I said, you know what? Like I said before, the people who believed in me, I had to make them proud. I can't let them down. And the people who doubted me, I have to prove them wrong. And as I dedicated every day of my life to rehab, came 2020, where I was in contact with Carl all the time about coming on the shows, meetings. And I wanted to do it so bad, but baseball's in the way. And I knew that's what I like to do better. And I was like, oh, I can't. I have baseball. Long story short, my first game back, I hurt my elbow again. It's a repetitive thing that's happening over and over again. And I was so upset about it. And Carl invited me the week after to come on his show. And I remember I was so upset. I did the show with him. After I left, I said, that's it. I was like, I hope I get an MRI report that I hurt my elbow. I'm done. I don't want to play. This is what I want to do. And another thing that I wanted to do that I couldn't do because of baseball, which was lift to bulk up, not bodybuild, but I wanted to have a different type of body. And the way I created the body, which I have over the course of a year, when people see my before and after picture, it's like, wow, you look like a different person. And mentally,
can I give my analogy? What I told you?
Yes.
You went from Shrek to Hulk.
Exactly.
1 year.
It took me 1 year, and I gave that every single thing I had every single day for a calendar year. And people look at me like I'm a different person, and it's helped my confidence. It's helped me mentally. Being in the gym, I feel like it's a safety spot for me to just get stress that's on my life and just focus on my body, which is something that my health and my physically and mentally has improved me so much. So when I put down baseball, which was my life, and I did two things that I couldn't do because of that, being in the sports media industry and then lifting to bulk up. And now looking back at something that I gave my entire life to every single day, I don't miss it one bit. And people who play baseball with me are like, how do you not, like, what happened? I don't miss it, but it just shows the mental health thing I want people to get out of this is something like, you make yourself believe things because it's more comfortable to believe it. It was more comfortable to believe I wanted to keep playing baseball because that's what I did all my life. And when you keep doing something, you're more comfortable to do that until you experience another door, which is actually what I want to do better. And now looking back at it, I couldn't be happier and I'm living my best life. And that's really my story. I'm finally doing what I love to do. And no matter what you're going through, do what makes you happy because we only got one shot at life. And that's what I really wanted to get people out of from this.
And so people may look at you and like you said, like, oh, what is he talking about? Look how he looks. He has all this together and blah, 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 blah. But you never know what someone else is going through behind closed doors. Now, for you, what made you, like, it clicked to you, like, I can't keep doing what please my mom and my dad. I have to do what's going to please me.
Right. So the thing with baseball, why I want to keep it going, I just thought in my life, I have no purpose but to be an athlete. I thought athletics was the only thing that had me a future. I said, you know what, college is going to be so expensive. How am I going to go to school? I wanted that scholarship because I wanted college to be cheaper. Not because I wanted to play baseball, not because I wanted to grind every day, but it's because because I wanted to have a scholarship. That's how I wanted to do. I wanted to play until they ripped the jerseys off me just to make the people proud. But once I started to do what I love to do, once Carl brought me in for one debate. It was one of the last segments we had before COVID hit in the studio. And I said, this is what I want to do.
Your dog wants to be on camera.
I remember Carl said to me when we left, he said, good luck in your MRI. I hope everything's okay. And inside, I was like, I don't. I said, I want to do, mentally, I said, like, I couldn't say it, but I hope I'm done. I want to do this. And I always, something I wanted to do was bulk up and get bigger. And I always knew, I said, if I just dedicate 1 year, and I told so many people this, I said, if I didn't play baseball, I would get jacked.